Hey everybody, it's Andrea. Today we're going to be doing a yoga flow that is empowering. We're going to get our juices flowing and our heart pumping and get you ready and self-confident to meet your day. It's going to be a pretty quick little flow, so not a whole lot of rests. We're just going to get those juices flowing. So get your mat and your block and let's get started. All right, so today we're going to start at the top of our mat in a set. We're going to take a deep breath in, hands above our heads, and as we exhale, we're going to put our waist and forward fold. If your forward fold doesn't go all the way down and your forward fold is only here, meet yourself where you're at and be okay with it. So here we are in forward fold, taking a deep breath. On our next exhale, we're going to backward swan dive back up to mountain with our hands above our head. Inhale, and on our exhale, we're going to sit down into our chair pose. Take a couple breaths here. Exhale, back to mountain with your hands at your side. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep your back straight here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Hands above your head. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot back. And from here, you can lower yourself slowly to the ground. Exhale, curl under. Hips go up and back into downward facing dog. First down dog of the day. Pedal out your feet. Get those hamstrings warmed up. We are pressing into our hands, clawing in through our fingertips, and we are pressing our hips up to the ceiling while pressing our heels into the mat like a tug of war on our hamstrings. On our exhale, we're going to slowly walk our feet up to meet our hands at the top of the mat. Exhale, back to the top, mountain pose. Take some deep breaths here. You can bring your hands down to your sides, whatever feels good for you. All right, now we're going to step really wide on our mats. We're going to bring our toes are going to point in towards the center. And the outsides of our feet, we're going to be pressing into the outsides of our feet, the knife edge of our feet. We're going to press all of our weight into that. And put our hands on our hips. And for here, we're going to do a wide-legged forward fold. If you need to, you can grab your block for this. I know I will need mine, so we'll leave it right there. So we're going to breathe in, put our hands on our hips. And on our exhale, we're going to bend at our waist slowly. And like with your forward fold, as far as you go over, that's as far as you go over. But if you can, you're going to try to get your head into the center and bring your block, or if you can, get your head all the way down to your mat. That's great. You can use your block if you need to. Just relax your head and your neck over. You can just let it hang. You don't have to have a block if you don't want. You can just let it hang. Just relax your head, your neck, your shoulders. You can put your arm, hold your elbows if you would like to give your arms something to do. You can keep them on your hip if you want. You can use your block if you want. Yogi's choice. Take a deep breath in here. And we're going to slowly lift to halfway. Halfway lift. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. And you're wanting to get the crown of your head onto your mat or your block. But really, what you're really just wanting is for your head to be loose, to relax your head and your neck. You can shake your head yes and no a few times if that helps. Take a deep breath in and slowly rise back up. All right, now we're going to turn our feet out. So our toes were in, so we're going to turn them out now. So our toes are pointed out and our knees are pointed out. We're going to put our hands up in a go post pose for goddess pose. And we're going to sink down deep as we can in this pose. And while we're here, we're going to take an inhale, exhale, and on our next inhale, we're going to lift our heels and lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And we're going to hold it here. Keep breathing. And lower. And now we're going to straighten out all out into star pose. Take up space. Get as big as you can. Stretch your arms back. Push your chest out. Straighten your legs. I like to wiggle out my hips here. Just take up as much space as you can. And from here, we're going to heel toe our feet together. Let our arms come back down to our sides. And meet in mountain pose. Just take a moment here. If you felt that shakiness when you were holding those poses, that's great. That's that prana moving through our bodies. That energy moving through our bodies. All right, and from here we're going to do, we're in mountain pose. So from here we're going to take a little back bend. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me a little bit better. We're going to take a deep breath in. And on our exhale, we're going to a little bit of a back bend. One more inhale. Come back to center. Roll your shoulders back a little bit. All right. Now we're going to do a little bit of standing poses, a little bit of balancing. I don't know what it is about balancing. It's, it gets that fire going in your belly, but it also makes you feel pretty powerful whenever you get it done and accomplished. So we're added that into the practice today. So from here, we're going to take a deep breath. We're going to bring our arms up above our heads into prayer hands above our heads. And when we exhale, we're going to lift our heel off the ground and bring our knee parallel to the mat. When we get here, we're going to take those hands and we're going to grab our knee and pull our knee in towards us. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. We're going to open up our left hand, put it behind us, and twist to our left. It's okay if you're a little shaky. See, I am. Look, it's fine. Just go back to where you were at. Hold on to your leg, and you're twisting to your left. Bring that arm back. Lower your right leg. Shake it out a little bit. All right, now we're going to grab our left leg. Well, we're going to breathe in first. Arms up above our heads in prayer hands. And our left knee starts to come parallel to the mat. Our hands are going to come around and grab our knee and pull it towards us. Holding on with our left hand. We're going to inhale. And on our exhale, we're going to open up to our right. All right, we're going to release that. And on On these balancing poses, if you want to press your ball of your toes into your mat, it'll help with your balance a lot better. So from here, we're going to go ahead and go into our tree pose. We're going to take a deep breath. Inhale. Arms come up above our head in prayer hands. Exhale. Your heel comes off your mat, but it does not lift. What you're going to do is you're going to turn your knee out to the side, and you're going to bring the balls of your feet to your ankle, and just rest your foot up against your leg. If you need a little bit more, you can bring it up and rest the arch of your foot on the calf muscle of your leg. If you need even more than that, you can grab it with your hand and bring the arch of your foot up to, we're going to try that again. We're going to bring the arch of your foot up to the thigh. And what happens here, and what I did, is if you give into this hip, it will make you lose your balance. So you want to pull that up from your hip, give that a good solid base, and then place your leg. And if you want to, you can grow your tree from here. Take a little mudra if you want. And release. And we're going to do the other side now. So we're going to take a deep breath in. Prayer hands above our head. Inhale. On our exhale, we're going to lift our heel, turn our knee out to the side, and rest our foot up against our leg, keeping our toes on the mat. Again, you don't want to collapse in this hip. You want to keep it straight. Slowly, we can move our arch up to our calf of our leg or up to our thigh for tree pose. And that doesn't work for me. If it's not working for you today, that's fine. Let's stay on our calves right here. Take a deep breath in. Open up your tree. Take a little mudra. Let's take some breaths. Inhale and release. All right, we're going to come on down to our mats. You happy baby. And happy baby is one of my favorite poses, and it feels a little weird, but it's one of my favorites. So what you do is you just lay down on your mat, get comfy, relax your shoulders, and you're going to bring your right foot up and your side edge of it with your right foot, or with your right hand, Or if you can't grab your foot, just grab your leg, grab your thigh, grab your ankle, wherever you can grab. And we're going to do it on the other side. Grab the left outside of your left foot with your left hand. And gravity just kind of pulls that down, opening up those hips. Take a couple breaths here. And we're going to slowly, on our next exhale, lower our legs, our 1 foot at a time, to our mat. We're going to let our feet be wide as our yoga mat and let our knees come together. If you want to sit here, this is a great posture for giving some relief to your lower back. If you want more hip openers, you can put the soles of your feet together in Supta Baddha Konasana or recline to cobbler's pose. This is great for opening up your hips a little bit more. We're going to come here and try to find some stillness. Whichever pose feels good to you. Your feet apart with your knees together, or the recline to cobbler's pose. And as you start to get more relaxed and your breath starts to slow down, let's go ahead and straighten our right leg out, then our left leg. Let's let our hands fall to our side in corpse pose. Let's make our way to our happy place. Keep our eyes closed. No movement in even our fingertips. Just be really still. Reflecting on everything we just did and how it made us feel. Did you get frustrated at some of the poses? Did you get angry? How do we want to react when things are hard? That's what yoga teaches us, is how to move through the hard things with ease. And if you felt anger or frustration during any of these poses today, I would encourage you to continue to do it again. And next time, try to be aware of your frustrations. Again, yoga is about teaching us where we're at and helping us be okay with it. As you lay here in Savasana, thinking about your happy place, feeling the ground underneath you, being supportive, holding you up, keeping you on this earth. Thank yourself for showing up today and doing the work. You can go ahead and start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Start to make circles with your wrists and your hands. Start to wake your body up a little bit. You can stay here as long as you need to. But if it's time to get your day started, let's go ahead and meet in the center of our mats in easy pose. And again, I just want to say thank you for joining me today. I hope that you found this flow exciting, and I hope you feel a little bit more empowered, a little more energetic after this. I'm Andrea, and thank you for joining me. Namaste.